On behalf of the Family Suicide Prevention Program, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this important video. A couple of key points to keep in mind while watching. This video highlights a third ID family's true story and illustrates some of the warning signs that indicate the need for professional help, and how seeking help can be life-changing. At the end of the video, you will see the steps of ACE, Ask, Care, Escort, the 3 crucial steps to assisting someone in crisis. You will also see contact numbers for the many support agencies and resources that are available to help. You, as spouses, parents, and friends, are often the first to recognize when someone is in need of help. It takes a community, so I encourage you, don't hesitate, take action. Always remember, you are not alone.
About my sophomore year of high school, towards the end of the year, I noticed that I was having more bad days and I was more unmotivated to do things such as get up, shower, go to school, do work. You know how everyone says they kind of have voices inside their heads, sometimes negative voices that say certain things to them like you can't do it or you're not good enough. Those voices were getting louder and they were becoming more of a daily thing. And I heard them all the time and I started to believe them. And it made me more discouraged, and it affected a lot of things around me, the way I ate, the way I did things, didn't want to hang out with people and such. A lot of times they were telling me things like, you know, you're not good enough and you're a disappointment and you're not a good enough sister or a good enough daughter. And a lot of times I'd wake up and the voices would say things like, you know, you shouldn't have got up this morning, you know, it's going to be a bad day anyway, so what's the point? And things like that that had me discouraged from the morning to night.
We didn't have a name for it. We just thought, you know, we would be down in the dumps one minute and the next minute we would be okay. Just figured it was life. As we got older and got more educated, we realized that it really was a name for it and it was a bigger issue. I started noticing she had a few issues, and some of the things I noticed is she used to be very social and always wanted to be around friends, and the minute she got from school she was ready to go outside and play, and then eventually she stopped answering the door, didn't want to go out as much, and some of the things people would say to her seemed to get to her, and a lot more crying and things of that nature. There would be days where I'd wake up and someone would have texted me and they're like, let's hang out or let's do this. And then, you know, those voices would come to me and they tell me things such as you're gonna be a buzzkill or you're not gonna make it fun and things like that. And so I'd end up telling people, you know, no, it's fine, maybe another day. And, you know, another day came and I still didn't go out. And I woke up and I just started bawling. Just crying just because I had to get up, because I had to go to school, because I had to do things, because I had to eat and stuff like that. And it was something different for me because I wasn't used to being upset about doing normal routine things. And so I would just think, you know, it's a bad day. And as time went on, you know, these days started happening more often and I'm still upset about doing routine things. And I realized it was becoming a problem. As a parent, I started feeling like, oh, what can I do? I kind of want to jump in and save her. It was like, oh my gosh, what can I do so that she doesn't feel this way? I had went to a meeting or something with my husband and there was an MFLAC counselor there and he gave a card out and they just said free counseling and no strings attached. And so I said, well, let's see if they offer it for children. And that's when they told me that they had a children's section and we went from there. So we actually started with MFLAC. We actually did the MFLAC at one duty station. Once we PCS to another duty station, she said she was okay for a while. And then when she stated that she wanted to go back to counseling, she was a little older. And so she said she maybe wanted to try something else. So then we took it to her doctor. One day she was like, I wonder what's up the stairs. And we actually went up there and we saw that it was like behavioral health. My first session I went and we just talked and exactly saw what the problem was, and we talked about what we were going to do and how we were going to work on it and different strategies we'd come up with. And after I left that first session, honestly, I felt more encouraged to hear that someone had a game plan for me and someone was going to help me. It was very encouraging and motivated me. I believe she respects me more. And in the beginning, when she first came to me, she came to me more as a, I just want you to fix it. I don't really want to deal with this.
I want you to fix this. I want you to make it go away. And now when she comes to me and everything that we do, we talk more. There's open communication. We're not guessing. We're not assuming. She actually comes and she speaks and she says how she feels. And if I notice something, I don't just try to treat her like a baby and push it to the side. I actually ask questions, and we just talk more. There's a lot more communication, there's a lot more respect. And I think that in the beginning, before counseling, she looked at it like she was in trouble, and oh, my mom's gonna look at this as a mommy issue. And now I think since counseling, she knows that, as she always says, it's a game plan. She knows that I'm not just gonna put a bandage over. We are going to work on this. We are going to fix it. So it's more like a team now. We're actually working as a team versus I just want to push everything on you and I want you to fix it. And then I look at her and I say, well, I just want to tell you this and now you go fix it. Now we're working as a team.